Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well. Maybe Slovakia has embraced democracy finally. Just kidding. If you remember, Slovakia had some elections a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago or so, and they got a new prime minister. And the new prime minister is the old prime minister he lost some elections in the past, so now he's back in power. This prime minister has said in the past that he will stop sending aid, military aid to Ukraine. Everybody's like, "Oy vey, you can't do that." Well, so far he is a man of his word. Now, this gentleman, his name is Robert Fico. A friend of mine on Facebook told me that, hey, the pronunciation is different. So I said, okay, yes, we tried a little bit to figure it out. And eventually, thank you very much for that, I will try to use the pronunciations I found here online. So let me show you first the article coming from Sputnik. And Prime Minister Fico, but we're going to change that into pronunciation, says Slovakia won't provide any military assistance to Ukraine. So this is the guy right here who said he's gonna do that, which is stop it. The defense minister of Slovakia said, we'll see about that one. So that tells you who's who, what's what. So this is a gentleman. I couldn't find a pronunciation here to listen to it. So I went to this one. So this is what they said. Now, this is not what it was suggested to me.
Robert Fico. Robert Fico.
And that was
Robert Fico.
the last time. So I went to this one, and this guy said kind of like what the lady on Facebook suggested, I think.
Robert Fico. Robert Fico.
Fico. All right, we're gonna use it. Fico.
Robert Fico. Robert Fico.
All right, we got that. Now let's go to the article. Fico. We got Robert Fico. We got you. Here it is. So he's a bad dude for the West, but we'll see how much power he will really have. So Slovakia will not provide military assistance to Ukraine. Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico said on Thursday, and I'm quoting, "We support humanitarian and civil assistance to Ukraine. This will be the official policy of my cabinet. We will not supply Ukraine with any weapons," Fico said during a meeting with lawmakers. And I think he appointed the foreign minister, a person, again, a politically incorrect person, and she's a woman, so... But I hope she was appointed foreign minister for her not this, but balls, you know, and anyway. Slovakia stands for establishing a prompt peace in Ukraine, but the plan proposed by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is unrealistic. Russia and United States should agree on this issue, Fico added. And that's not it. That's not it. He will do something else as well. And while we are at it, the next article comes from Ukrainska Pravda, which is even more revealing of Mr. Fico's pizza. Ukrainska Pravda. Slovakia's newly appointed prime minister will not support military aid to Ukraine, and I'm quoting, "Let them negotiate peace for 10 years. Here he is, beautiful painting in the background. Oh, 3 men. Oh my God. Things must be going well there. So let them negotiate peace for 10 years. And we have this article from Ukrainska Pravda. New Slovak government head Robert Fico appoints Ukrainophobe as country's foreign minister. I'm guessing that's the lady. All right. Slovak President Zuzana Čaputová on Wednesday, 25th of October, approved the new government led by party. So this is the president. Yeah, not that one. So she's the president, I'm guessing. We'll see. We can find out. During the ceremony at the presidential palace in Bratislava, she said the new government faced various challenges. So the new government positions, in particular, as expected, Juraj Blanar, the former mayor of, maybe he's a man, I didn't know yet, I thought he was that woman over there, mayor of Zilinia, known for his, we're, fuck, yeah, okay, man. Odious statements about Russia's war against Ukraine has become Slovakia's foreign minister in Robert Fico's government, despite not being a diplomat. Okay, I mean, I can close my eyes and look at who's diplomat. Look at the German foreign minister, how diplomat she is, or the ex-British foreign minister, or current. Look at, anyway, but now we're looking at the credential, do we? He called the war against Ukraine, and I'm quoting, a conflict between Russia and the United States. So he's not a diplomat, but he knows what he's talking about. So I don't care if you have a diploma of, foreign international relations, if you're an idiot or you're on payroll of someone else, claiming that Kiev was, and I'm quoting, fighting against its own people, and opposed the transfer of weapons to Ukraine. Oh, how about, he says, the Slovak Ministry of Defense, this is the one, is now headed by Robert Kaliňák, the former interior minister of the country, who resigned after the murder of journalist Jan Papapapov. So let's see who this guy is. I'm very, very, very curious who this guy might be. Okay, so let's go like that and see if we get this guy. Opa, Penelope, here he is. Yeah, he's the guy. He's the bad guy. How old are you, my man? I got some little white beard over there. All right. So, oh my, so he's 66. Oh, he looks good. Early life. Pam, 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 beep, boom. We always look at the early life. That's very revealing for many people. Studied at university. Very good. Excellent. So this is the guy. Now we got him. So he's not the lady. I thought it was the lady, the woman here, but she's the president. My bad. All right. And this is... let them negotiate for 10 years, no weapons for you. Great, great, great. I'm glad that these guys are becoming independent as a country. You might not like it, but hey, you have to make a choice here. You're independent, but not as rich, or you're a plantation and you eat well. You're a plantation slave, or you eat well. Which one you want? In a cage, but eat great, but you work. You listen to whatever other people order you, or you're alone but you don't eat that well. That's basically what it is, because those guys will make sure that you will not eat well unless you're gonna follow orders. Look at Cuba, for instance. Cuba is not eating that well, but is independent. Sometimes you want to go and eat well and be the slave, and then you want to be independent the other way. Eat well, be a slave, and then you go up and you're independent but don't eat that well. Remember Romania during Ceausescu. We didn't eat that well for the past 10 years, from 1980, let's say, to 1989 or so, or something like that. I lived through that, so I know what I'm talking about, so hold your horses, my Romanian friends. So that's one thing, and by the way, I didn't come from, I had two parents, both, with intellectuals, good positions, and no, I did not eat well at all. I can say that I didn't have enough food. There was food. I didn't starve, but anyway. So that's one thing. And then after that, what happened? After 1990 or 1989, Romania ate better. You can eat better over there. You get fatter, but hey, now you are, yes, sir, we are allies. That's how we are supposed to look at it. We have foreign forces and our politicians are yes sir and blah blah blah, but we eat better. You can say, well, I don't give a shit, I have one life. Well, if you have one life, I don't want to see you talk about climate change and all that garbage, okay? Well, my friends, Mr. Fico, Robert Fico, Robert Fico. I always liked the name Robert, but my dad said, that's not a, okay. Anyway, Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.